So, welcome to my new video, Verdi's lecture, and today's topic is stop stream fix servers pills. What? Okay, this is a sentence which I, as a caster, happen to read very often. You can actually replace servers with any various bugs, you know? Or with a person's keyboard, or with a person's controller, or with a person's screen, or table, or apartment, whatever. So, there's various issues which people are just attending in the chat and think that we are able to fix them. So, that does not work. So, basically, what it is, as an example, we had the Invitational in February. And there was usually at all the events, there's a free weekend. So guys, for the next offline event and for the next Pro League finals, you can imagine there's going to be a free weekend anyways. So at the Invitational, there was a free weekend, and the PlayStation servers and I think the Xbox servers happened to have issues. But okay, that happens. And yeah, the guys came into our chat and saying, please, why are you streaming? Why are you not fixing the servers? Please turn off your stream and concentrate on the servers. First of all, that gives me a facepalm. Okay, so, but okay, I will go down deeper into that. If I read the social media posts, for example, if I do our Community Cup, or if I do Pro League Cup announcements or whatever, people are like, stop streaming, why are you doing all this, why investing, please fix this and this and that before doing anything else. Yeah. Okay, so now to explain to those people who are obviously do not have that much insight. So, how development works, or how the game in general works, is you have casters, me. I talk about stuff happening on the screen and explain to people that they actually understand it in a very easy way. And I make a bit color around it, and I go into more depth than actually people can see in game. Or pros will see more than I do, because they have a different eye than I do. Because I want to explain stuff that people who don't know the game can actually understand the game. There's community managers. They get information from the community. They are the interface between the management, the developing team, and the community. So they're in between. Sort of, they have the target symbol on their back and chest, wherever. So we have the designers. They work with various CAD tools. They work with Cinema 4D, various Adobe products. So they're not into coding, because they're more having draw pads and doing awesome stuff. We have the physics engineers. They are good in physics. They code physics into the game. Without that, probably all the breaching and everything wouldn't work. They're specialists in various programming language, well, probably in more mathematical programming languages. We have interface programmers. Interface programmers, they work with Python, AICC, Scorn, whatever. They bring certain systems together. They connect with interfaces. So this is their specialty. Still not service related. So we have netcode programmers. They are rare. For that, I have an example just in a bit. And we have the server administrators. Those guys are checking the servers and keep them running. So yeah. So let's imagine. Let's bring the scenario. A guy comes into the chat and saying, "Hey, why are you hosting such a big event, but the servers are broken? Please fix them. Stop streaming." Now let's see. Okay, I say, okay, I stop streaming, I will fix the service. First of all, I don't have access to the service. Second of all, I don't even know what server to connect on. Third of all, I don't have the authority. Second of all, I don't even know what to do there. Third of all, I don't even know where to look. I just don't know anything about the service because I'm a caster. So okay, I'll stop streaming and wait until they fix it. The designers will stop working because the server admin, obviously the guy, has to fix it or bring the bug to the coding to the other department and do that. The designers will stop working. The community manager will working. The management will stop working until this is fixed. Isn't that stupid? Yeah, it is completely garbage. It's the idea itself already. When you write it, you should actually see that this is like the worst idea you can bring out, because processes have to work like in parallel. I love the example of Star Citizen because they're very transparent with the developing. Chris Roberts said that that he was annoyed by all the questions about the netcode hit reg in Star Citizen, and he explained we have 370 whatever employees and only 4 network engineers. Yes, and he said I would be happy to get any application from a network engineer who's watching this video right now, because it's so hard to find those guys. It's really hard because only they can help you. So the thing is, even in Rainbow Six, it's not much. It's a different it's a different department. You can't go to a designer and say fix the netcode. He will be like, what? I can't do that with Adobe Photoshop, or with After Effects, or with a cat animation. I can't do that, and I don't even have the knowledge about it. So why would you go to a guy like this and tell him to stop working so the other guy can actually finish his work? That's completely out of line. That just doesn't work. So imagine this: you have a house. In your master bedroom, all the power plugs are being set in by the electrician. And there's an issue. And all the other guys who are building the furniture, who are painting the walls, etc., have to stop working in your house. Just because that electrician guy has an issue and he has to fix it. Isn't that stupid? That's a waste of time. Yes. And the event has to be there, because without the event, you wouldn't have a game which you can complain about. Yes, and complaining also is a very good thing, because sometimes negative feedback is positive feedback, because many people are caring about it, so it's good in a kind of way. But for certain expressions, please be careful of what you're saying, because it just does not work. So it's just stupid when you say stop streaming, fix your servers. It just, well, whatever. Posting on social media, for example, when I announce a game, when I announce a stream on social media, of if Ubisoft DE is announcing something, I read so much stuff in the comments. Wow, why are you doing this and that? Well, Ubisoft DE is not even developing the game. They're just actually the guys who are trying to make it onto the German market, to put it there, to push it, to give you a platform to play on. The same in France, the same in wherever, in Poland, the same in Asia, everywhere. But the Asians are actually not complaining. No, they're playing. They're happy that there is a platform to play on. The same goes for A and Z. And A, it's a kind of different. They're also complaining, but not that much. But in EU, oh my god, even in Germany, it's so much complaining. Instead of just playing and live with it. It will be fixed. It will be fixed. Trust me, it will be. But all your complaining will not help. It just will not help. I mean, Ubisoft E will report it in a kind of way. But still, you have to go to the forums and write down your issue. If you do not do that, you're not withholding the right process and how it should be reported. It's your fault, not theirs, because what shall they do with social media? I mean, there's a million comments, and they can't just filter and read through all the comments and say, okay, maybe that's a good bug report. No, if someone says, servers are broken, stop streaming, it's shit. Yeah, but, well, very good bug report. I had that in a video before, so be sure to check out my second video. By the way, it was called Bugs Whining About Them Does Not Help, Report Them Properly. This is where I explained how to report them properly. But also, to Ubisoft, this is an appeal by me. Set up a correct reporting system and issue system where you can report every kind of issue in a very good fashion. Have it transparent so everyone can upvote and downvote it, like on Reddit, just to have your process clean. Because right now, sending them to the support or to the forum just doesn't work. It's just stupid. Because, yeah, well, people will do it, and I will urge them to do it, because it's withholding their end. And if you, as Ubisoft, are not checking that and always saying, please go to the forums, and then the guy says, but I already posted, it's your fault that you actually did not send this feedback back somewhere. So it's to both sides an appeal again. Withhold your processes as much as possible. Else it just does not work. So if you go into my next stream or into the chat, please behave, because it won't help if you come into my channel and saying, hey, please fix the server, stop streaming. Why are you holding this kind of big event if this game is so bad? Well, if the game is so bad, why are you actually tuning in? I don't understand this. But okay, well, it's just, the thing is that Ubisoft needs to fix their issue reporting system. Again, as I said in the other video, many people are with me with that. Maybe someone can set up something and maybe talk with Ubisoft and saying, I do this system, but you have to be sure that you interface everything. But yeah, so to sum up everything, behave in the chat, report properly, and just think before writing something. Because me as a caster, the community management and everyone, no one can actually fix something on broken servers or netcode or anything, because we are not doing that. We are just trying to bring content to you and have the game grow as much as possible. Thank you so much for watching, and stay tuned for the next videos. Bye bye.